Guys, welcome to your next lesson in grammar and writing. I really hope you had a good evening and I hope you enjoyed your lessons from Monday and Tuesday on articles. And now we're going to move on, or we're going to move away from articles, and we're going to do some other bits in grammar for the rest of the 3 days. Really exciting because you've just got only 3 days of learning, and then you've got your half-term break before we can do some more learning or before we can come back to learning. So I really hope you enjoy these lessons for the next 3 days, and remember, email me all your views and all of your learning. I'm going to remind you guys that I'm really, really proud of you and all of your work that everyone has been sending in. Thank you so much for your hard work and all your efforts to do all of your learning. And I hope you have been walking and taking a walk outside in the lovely, lovely sunshine, because you guys really need it for all of that hard work that you've done. Okay, so for today, we will be doing your grammar lesson on prepositions. Okay, let's just move myself on the side. And for today, on your piece of paper, what you need to do is today's date, which is Wednesday, the 20th of May, 2020. And your LI for today will be to use prepositions in your writing. So that means today we're going to do prepositions. Okay? I know the word is really, really big, but well, it's not that hard. Or it's not hard at all. Okay? So these are some examples of prepositions. You've got next to, you've got on, under, behind, in front of, and between. So first we need to know what these prepositions are and when do we use them. Okay, so what are prepositions? Prepositions are words or phrases used to describe a place, time, or cause. Now let me remind you, in today's lesson for prepositions, we will be only doing the prepositions or focusing on the prepositions of place. Okay, we won't be doing the harder prepositions of time and cause, but we will be only focusing on the prepositions that talk about place. Okay, so some examples of prepositions are over, next to, under, in, on, in front of, behind. Okay, so now these are some words or some prepositions that I've used here. And in my next slide, I've got some prepositions that I have used in the sentences to make some sentences. So if you have a look at this picture over here, okay, it's a picture of a teacher in a classroom and she's got a couple of animals all around her. Okay, so prepositions are words or phrases that are used to describe a place, time, and cause or cause. Like I said, for today we'll be doing only prepositions of place. So basically, when you write a sentence, okay, we use prepositions and you can ask the question where, because when you talk about place, you always talk about where something is. Okay, so the dog, if you have a look at this dog here, is on the table. Now, if you ask the question, where is the dog? We're going to say the dog is on the table, which is why on is the preposition, and it is a preposition of place because we're asking the question, where? Okay, the cat over here is under the blue table. So where is the cat? Under the blue table. So under is the preposition. The next one, the iguana is next to the teacher. Where is the iguana? So this is the iguana sitting beside the teacher. So where is the iguana? Next to the teacher. Have a look at the next one. The penguin is on the floor. If you ask the question, where is the penguin? He is on the floor. And your last one, The fish is in the bowl. Where is the fish? The fish is in the bowl. Okay, so these are some examples of prepositions of place, which is on, under, next to, on, and in. Okay, let's move on. Now I've got a worm, and for the rest of the slides, I'm going to show you the same worm in every slide, and we're going to talk about prepositions of place and where this worm is placed. Where is the worm? Okay, if you've got your grown-ups sitting next to you, you can discuss your answers with your grown-ups, or probably your siblings, that's your brother or your sister. Okay, so let's talk about this worm over here. Where is the worm? Okay, so I'm going to say, I think this worm is on the pot. Okay, so I am right. I hope you're right too. The worm is on the flower pot. Okay, ready for your next one? Where is the worm now? The worm is under the flower pot. Next one. Where is the worm? Okay, discuss with the person sitting next to you watching the video. The worm is beside the flower pot. Okay, next one. Where is the worm now? The worm is next to the snail. Your next one. Where is the worm? I'm going to say the worm is on the pot. Discuss with your grown-ups and let's talk about the answer. Oh no, Miss Fernandez was wrong. So, the worm is not on the flower pot, it is in the flower pot. Okay? Right, where is the worm? The worm is in between the flower pot and the bowl. Is Miss Fernandez right? Miss Fernandez is right. The worm is between the flower pot and the bowl. Where is the worm now? The worm, I think, is in front of the flower pot. Let's have a look. Yes, the worm is in front of the flower pot. Where is the worm now? The worm is next to the flower pot. Is it next to the flower pot? Let's have a look. No, the worm is behind the flower pot. If it was next to, it would have been on the side, but it is behind the flower pot. Okay? I wonder who got that one right. Okay? Right. So those are some examples of the prepositions that I have used with this flower pot. So now comes your writing task to do with prepositions. For your writing task, okay, here is a picture of different animals at the zoo. Okay, if you have a look over here, this is a picture at the zoo. Now, what I want you to do is on your piece of paper where you've put your date and your li, I would like you to write 5 sentences using different prepositions based on this picture. Okay, let me do one. The monkey is sitting on the elephant. Okay, so where is the monkey sitting? On the elephant. Okay, so in the same way, I would like you to write 5 sentences using different prepositions. Let me name some of them. So on, in, under, over, next to, besides, between. Okay, so I've given you a clue of some of the prepositions that you could use to write your sentences. Okay, so you can pause this slide and have a look at the picture and write 5 sentences. Off you go. And always remember to send in your work to our email address, which is year3@grange.harrow.sch.uk. Until tomorrow's lesson, take care, have a good evening, enjoy the sun, and take a break when you do your learning. Bye.